Oh, nice. Okay. Hello everyone, Vay here. As you guys know, I used to make creepypasta ship videos a lot. And I did that a lot, but like every human being within time and hours, my opinions and thoughts have changed on the ships. I mainly don't ship any of them anymore, but that's something. Um, but I'll be talking about the ships, what I think of them, and how I feel about them now, compared to how I felt about them then. And creepypasta was a big thing in my YouTube channel. I'm trying to push away from that. It's not easy, but it's what I plan to do, and it's necessarily what I want to do. I plan on finishing the Nina the Killer X Eyeless Jack series, and then I'm done with creepypastas as a whole. The final of that will be the last creepypasta video I make, and then I'll focus on something new. Maybe something original of my own, or maybe stuff that's still based off of fandoms I like, but not as heavily. Now to the ships. The first ship I'm going to talk about is Jeff the Killer x Jane the Killer, and when I started the channel, I loved them being together. It made sense to me. It was like, it's perfect, it's the best. It felt like it made sense, but looking back on it, it does not. It doesn't. I don't support it, I don't like it. My opinion, Jeff the Killers are too unstable for a relationship, and there's in Jane, lesbian, not lesbian, she wouldn't really be with someone who can, who killed her family, nonetheless. There's many versions of Jane the Killer. There's one where she's a lesbian, one where there's a few where she's not. I've seen like 5 versions of her. Honestly, I don't know which is canon. I could look more into it, but I'd rather not anymore, and just something I feel like. But Jane the Killer, any sane person wouldn't date someone who's killed their family, and Jane the Killer wouldn't. Jeff the Killer is too unstable for a relationship. If he was to be in one, it would be very toxic. And personally, I don't really like the idea of them being together, and I've had many people comment on videos where they were shipped together, like Jane the Killer was a lesbian stuff, and I'm not going to agree or disagree with them. If people were insulted by this, I do deeply apologize for making those videos, because their entire existence is a crime. I don't plan on taking them down. I'm just fully aware, and the comments did annoy me when they came, and honestly, I'm staying out of all that debate stuff. I don't want to be in, like, I don't like drama, I don't want to be in it. But yeah. Now the next ship that was also on my channel is the one that's currently like a big thing, is the Eyeless x Nina the Killer, which, as you know, wouldn't really be possible. I've tried looking for Eyeless Jack's backstory, I couldn't find it. I've heard that it's been taken down, I've heard that, like, many things, I don't know much. And the version I was going off of was an OC, not an OC, of my own version of him. And I'm sure it would have been a good character and stuff with the backstory, and honestly, I can't really I don't see them being together. I was never really a huge fan, but I did ship them. Nina is like all over the place. Everything I've seen of her, she's a huge Jeff fan girl. She's insane. I also believe that she's not fit for a relationship. I know that's like not necessarily my place to say, but it doesn't feel right for her to even be in a relationship or like to like ship her with anyone now. Like Eyeless Jack, I feel like he wouldn't really be interested in a relationship. Because one, he eats kidneys, and that's not a reason to not date someone, but like I feel like he personally wouldn't want to be in a relationship with anyone. And that's just how I feel about Eyeless Jack being in a relationship. And I don't ship them, but I'm finishing the story because it feels like a crime to not to, since there are people who enjoy it, and it just doesn't feel right to just leave it as it is. Well, I don't plan on there being a lot more parts. I'd probably end. It's gonna end soon, probably. I know it's gonna end within the year 2022, because I'm not keeping it for like that long. And stuff. The next ship I'm talking about that's been on my channel is the Laughing Jack x Laughing Jill. And I'm confused to why I shipped it. I don't ship it. They didn't make a lot. They make no sense. I thought they did when I was younger because, you know, middle school mindset. But now I don't ship them because they're like the same person. And they're like the same, just gender bent. They're just, I don't know. I don't know much about Laughing Jill stories. I probably should before adding her to my YouTube channel. I didn't know much. I never known much about her as a character. And even though I didn't know much, I still added her to my YouTube channel because why not? Laughing Jack, he has a messed up backstory, and I definitely don't do much characters justice by adding them to it, and yeah, I don't ship them. Just, it feels like that makes them, and that makes me uncomfortable. Like shipping Sans with like another Sans makes me uncomfortable, and so does this. And I'm surprised I didn't see it like that when I was younger, but then again, I was cursed with stupidity. It was another thing. I would talk about Ticci, Toby, and Clockwork because they are also a big part of my YouTube channel. Mainly back in like the original series I had. I don't use them much anymore, because there's a lot of stuff that surrounds them. I'm not like a big drama, but the creator of Ticci Toby doesn't want Toby to be used, and I'd rather not disrespect them. And just that's why I haven't used Toby much. But I remember I shipped Clockwork and Toby because I don't imagine them having like a romantic like relationship. It'd be more of like support kind, like I lean on you, you lean on me kind of thing, and help us through our emotional trauma. Because they both went through some pretty messed up things. And I would say like I do ship them or I don't ship them, but honestly I don't really care that much anymore. They used to be like my favorite ship of all time, and they was canonly shipped together, but there's been a lot of people, and I don't want to start arguments by saying that they all aren't, but last I checked, neither of them are in the Creepypasta fandom because of the creator anymore. So that was a doozy, but they were lovely characters, I did love them, and they were beautiful. Ticci Toby was one of my favorites, and then yeah, it was. Up next is the next ship that was on my channel a lot was Sally Williams and Ben Drown, which is honestly one of it's a bad ship in my opinion now. Sally Williams is a child. Ben Drown is dead. They're both dead. But it seems rather uncomfortable to ship them with how Ben tends to be, like, portrayed. Like, he tends to be shown to be, like, a pervert most of the time, and Sally's, like, really innocent. And although that tends to be something some people enjoy, it's not really something I enjoy that much. And it pushed me away from shipping them, and I wasn't really huge on the ship either, but I was like, and what's the harm? Now I don't like it. Sally's too young for like any like romantic relationship, and many things, just many things. There wasn't that many big like ships on my channel. I was gonna push Puppeteer and I believe Judge Angels, who he shipped with, but then I ended up not doing much with them and never really using them. So, just the characters, I didn't ship them with anyone, and was like, I could, but I wouldn't, and yeah. It was an entire thing. I don't plan on making any more content for Creepypastas after this video and the end of Eyeless Jack X Nina, the Killer story. They were both characters that just made sense at the time, don't make sense anymore. And I just don't want to make much content for creepypastas anymore. But yeah, I could share my opinions of like ships and like certain things. You could actually, yeah, make a comment about which show or series you'd want me to talk about. If I've watched it, I will talk about the ships. If I haven't, I will not. And we can either like, I'll leave my Discord in the description if you want to talk about any ships, or tell me that my opinion's wrong. I don't really care. And if people think I should, I will make a Discord if people will be willing to join it. I'll ask in the comments. I don't know if people get this far in my videos. If you have, I have a question. Do you ever watch like Markiplier videos while drawing pictures and be like, yeah, this is nice and relaxing, but then you realize you was originally trying to watch the video, and now you have no idea what's going on? I've done that 5 times while watching the newest FNAF game be played. It's an experience. I completely failed it. But anyway, I'll end the video here. Thank you for your time. This is what I think of Creepypasta ships now that were big back when, or that were big on my channel. And if you'd like to know more about my opinion of ships, you can comment or I'll make an entire video about a ship, depending on what it is. Anyway, have a nice day, a lovely night, and a Happy New Year. Because I don't know if I'll post any more after this. I probably will. Probably not. I'll figure it out. You'll know when you see a video. Like, you know. My nose is itchy. But yeah. That was a disaster. So anyway, feel free to comment, like this video, or dislike it. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I mean, like, do what you want with that. Just, yeah, see ya. You're beautiful.